right, guys. We're going to take over this game. Let's give these fans a show.
There's no mincing words. When you're pumped up like that before your team and before a game, it is game time. We're broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. And a quick look here before we tip off at the State Farm starting lineups. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, DWYANE.
And Kevin, I think what's underrated about Deng is his defensive ability. He's always the guy to guard the opponent's best player, whether it's LeBron James or Kobe Bryant. You know, he has the long arms and the athleticism and the awareness to stay with those guys.
And even though he plays with intensity and reckless abandon defensively, he stays cool and composed. He's all business out there, and I love that demeanor about him.
And right now for the Bucks, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. They are still putting the pieces together right now with just one win in their first 5 games so far.
Well, right now for the Bucks, they've gotten off to a kind of start that you wouldn't have been able to imagine. It's been a lot bumpier than anticipated.
Yeah, they've got some talent, and I think most people thought this team would be pretty good. And yet everything's gone wrong for them to this point in the season, and they better be careful. I mean, this season could really fall apart for them.
Here's Jennings after the made shot from Joakim Noah. Harden kicks to Jennings. Lets it go from deep. Boozer with the rebound. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, they really struggled shooting the ball in that game, but still came away with the win. They obviously had to pick up the slack in a lot of areas, and they did it.
Yeah, and Steve, I think that says an awful lot about them as a team when they're able to win despite shooting that poorly.
Shot clock at 2. A look from Rose. It's Chicago with another win.
Nice job there. He knows how to get that ball in the bucket, doesn't he, guys?
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Harden. Good.
What a finish with that hoop.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Deng dishes to Boozer. It's Chicago with another win.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Here is Harden. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
They get it back. Nice shot by Dallenberg. The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here is Rose. He's coming off a 28-point game against Cleveland.
And no question, you look at his assist totals, and they tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
Gets it to go. Deng's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
Bucks trail by 6. Harden kicks to Jennings. Passes it to Harris. It's back to Jennings. Kicks it to Sanders. 6 on the shot clock. Expanding his range. Chicago grabs the miss. This is the second time they've matched up against Milwaukee.
Yeah, they allowed far too many open looks in that game, guys.
Can't disagree with you there, Steve. I mean, that's exactly what did them in. They didn't apply nearly enough pressure on their shooters.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
Thanks, Doris. And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to Indiana.
Their shot selection in that loss stood out to me, guys. Too much one-on-one play, not enough ball movement.
It certainly was not an example of team basketball, Steve. I mean, there's no question about that.
Henderson, no good.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Took him no time at all on that one.
What a tough shot. Those runners are not easy.
Here is Rose, following the basket by Brandon Jennings. Noah kicks to Henderson. Over Harden. And the Bulls with another miss. Bucks trail by 3. The drive by Jennings from downtown. Here's Sanders. Hits it. Well done on the second effort.
He made that offensive rebound count. Nice job collecting the second chance points.
Now Rose, averaging 26 points a game. Henderson kicks it to Noah. Over Sanders. Shot denied. And that one's good. Boozer. The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. The feed to Sanders. Outside Jennings. Right side Jennings. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. And another basket for Milwaukee. So it's Chicago now. Rose passes to Henderson. Noah. Bulls moving the ball around. He feeds it to Henderson. Outside Dang. Noah with a screen on Harris. Dang kicks to Boozer. Puts it up from 17. That one goes. Count it. Boozer's got 6.
Yeah, they are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Here's Harris after Carlos Boozer's score. Harris kicks to Jennings. Over Dang, and it's blocked by Dang. That is good. Chicago leading. Rose with the ball. Outside Dang. Noah with a screen for Dang. He dishes it to Noah, and it's rejected. But they'll get another chance. Over Harris. And another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Carlos Boozer. Drew Gooden has checked in for Milwaukee. Noah hits them both. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. Brandon Jennings fourth, and of course, cool hands.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the 3 ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Bucks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of the great ball handlers in this league. Just watch what he's able to do with his dribble and how hard he makes it for his defender to stay with him.
And he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. I mean, likes to shoot the gap. It backfires on occasion, but like a great base runner, he seems to pick his spots pretty well. Always someone you love having at the line.
Outside Rose. Rose off the pick from Gibson. Here's Henderson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 3.
That's 10 straight points now coming in that mid-range jump shot area, guys.
Yeah, it is, and they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off, and I think that's very good discipline they're showing us here.
Here's the screen. Jennings dishes to Gooden. Over Gibson. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Bulls have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Rose kicks to Gibson. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Jennings with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Dallenberg up top. The pass to Jennings. Just 5 to shoot. Over Rose. Jennings can't get it to go.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Outside Rose. Here's Gibson. Slams it on the run.
Major glass eating that time, fellas.
That's just the kind of aggressive basketball he's known for.
Yeah, it seems like we see that play from him almost every night. An offensive board that ends with a slam.
Here is Harden after the Bulls pick up 2. Right side Jennings. The tray. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
I don't like his body language, guys, right now. He looks like he's completely out of rhythm.
Rose with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Rose passes to Gibson.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Bulls schedule, Kevin, this is how they stack up. 2nd in assists, 4th in rebounding. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
Yeah, and Clark, let's go back to the assists for a second. I mean, this is what makes this team good, I think, right now. They're sharing the ball. They're getting great ball movement and spacing, and they've become so efficient offensively that they've become a nightmare to guard.
And that one misses.
He was suffering from plantar fasciitis, and the more you play on that, the worse it gets. Hopefully, the rest has done him some good.
Good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 6. Look at cool hands. No doubt that he is beloved by his fans, and they know about the contract situation. Did you guys see the billboard they put up?
Yeah, I did see it, actually, Kevin. Shows you just how much he means to the fans, that they're willing to go out and send him a message that they want him to stick around. I mean, those billboards aren't cheap.
And you never know. That may compel him to decide to stay. I mean, when you feel loved, when you feel wanted and needed in a community, that's a pretty powerful force. And it wouldn't shock me if the fans' response and their support of him leads him to stick around. We'll see.
And that one's good.
They're in attack mode early, guys, really cleaning up the glass.
Well, it's +5 in rebounding here in the first quarter. I mean, in a 4-quarter game, if that margin continues, that's +20 rebound. That would be almost assuring a win.
The Bulls leading by 5. Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And there's the lay-in. Clark's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Bucks trail by 5. Outside Jennings. He kicks it to Clark. Shoots from the elbow. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Into the Bulls, shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. With the shot, and it's Hamilton that time on the assist by Billups. And the Bulls lead by 5. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Billups. To the inside. Pass to Clark. Clock at 6. To the middle. Udo. The shot is off. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Here's Maggette. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
They've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here, keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for the Bulls. Reed comes in for Taj Gibson. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Bulls. And, of course, Milwaukee, 7 games back.
Looking at the Bucks, they've gotten off to a kind of start that you wouldn't have been able to imagine. It's been a lot bumpier than anticipated.
Yeah, they've got some talent, and I think most people thought this team would be pretty good. And yet everything's gone wrong for them to this point in the season, and they better be careful. I mean, this season could really fall apart for them.
So it's Chicago now, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Free throw line jump shot. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Billups kicks to Boozer. It's blocked. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden can't hit.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Knocked loose. Maggette dishes to Hamilton. Over Harden, and Hamilton gets it to go on the assist from Corey Maggette. Hamilton's got 6. "12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Clark. That's good. 13 points in the game.
Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls out front, leading by 4. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together. And you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Clark, he's in at the point. Tobias Harris is out there with John Henson. Then there's Gooden, and it's Harden in at the 2 spot. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Pacers was a major factor. He finished with 13 points and added 3 rebounds as well. This was the latest dominant performance from him and reminds you why he is such a nightmare for opposing coaches and why he's so much fun for us to watch, guys.
You got it, Doris. Appreciate the report.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
And some instant offense coming for them after that steal.
Yeah, that's terrific, beautiful transition basketball. No chance at all for the defense to get back and set up.
Here's the dish to Maggette from about 16. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight. Clark, the pass to Harden. Feeds to Clark. He passes to Gooden. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
The Bucks making a switch here. Bucks trail by 4. Jennings kicks to Clark. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. There's Jennings with the three. That is good. Jennings has got 9.
Well, he can shoot the three. We know that. But I'm not sure the D does. I mean, they weren't anywhere near him on that possession.
Gibson with the screen on Jennings. Billups kicks to Hamilton. Dishes to Gibson. Bulls moving the ball around. Jennings with the steal. Gives him the lead pass. Here's Harris. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you can't just let a team run amok on you inside the paint like that. You got to show some fight and some force.
It's one of my favorite words, Clark, amok. They are running amok. It's time for them to start playing harder defensively.
Here's Maggette. The shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Clark, covered by Maggette. And that one's good by Clark.
Boy, this is a shooting exhibition, guys. I mean, he's not wasting any of his chances.
Jennings against Billups. Passes to Hamilton. They need this. And again, no good by Chicago.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Here's Clark. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. Hamilton's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Billups attacking. Over Clark. And again, Chicago. No good. Bucks leading by 3. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go. Clark's got 18 points.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for the Bulls. Reed comes in for Taj Gibson. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Kicks to Maggette. Over Harden. And again, no good by Chicago.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here. And Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they ranked over the last month in the NBA stats. Second in assists, second in field goal percentage, and they are ranked 3rd in team rebounding as well. I tell you what, everybody on this team goes after the ball on the backboards.
Yeah, and Clark, let's go back to the assists for a second. I mean, this is what makes this team good, I think, right now. They're sharing the ball. They're getting great ball movement and spacing, and they've become so efficient offensively that they've become a nightmare to guard.
Flawless alley-oop that time. That's some real stylish basketball there.
Almost looks like a play they've been rehearsing for a while.
Well, that's the beauty of the alley-oop. It appears that way, but really it's just timing and sort of an innate sense of awareness between two teammates.
Shot clock at 6. The 17-footer. Jennings can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 4. Now here's Billups. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Maggette outside. Over Harden. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, you know what? You really expect him to knock that jumper down when he gets a good look like that.
Jennings. The feed to Barbosa. Harden outside. From past the arc. And it's Reed pulling it down.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
Billups kicks to Reed. Hamilton outside. Back to Reed. Goes straight up. And a missed layup. Bucks leading by 4. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. He feeds it to Barbosa. Henson sets a screen for Barbosa. Inside. And slam dunk by Henson.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. He may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Well, I tell you what, this team has done a really good job of taking what's available in the mid-range game.
Yeah, sometimes you can't get all the way into the paint, so you've got to pull up and shoot those mid-range shots, and they're doing a nice job of knocking them down.
The shot by Tinsley, no good.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profile, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Hamilton kicks to Boozer. He dishes it to Billups. Maggette outside, over Harden, and Corey Maggette, the buckets on the assist from Carlos Boozer. Timeout called the Bucks. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Reed. Bang comes in for Corey Maggette. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Richard Hamilton. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Chauncey Billups. And D'Alembert kicks to Clark. Down low, Sanders. And that is good. Sanders has got his second basket of the night. And here's Rose. Now the pass to Henderson. He kicks it to Boozer. It's a look. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Kicks it out to Barbosa. Sanders. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clark. Off target from three-point range. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Rose. Henderson with it. Barbosa picks him up. The 8-footer. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Henderson. And the Bucks, they're shooting 47% in the second quarter. Pass to Sanders. There's the dish to Clark. Feeds it to Barbosa. Ball deflected. And here we go with Henderson. And he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
Clark dishes to D'Alembert. The finger roll finish at the bucket. D'Alembert's got 5 now.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there. A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
And the Bulls making a change here. Noah's checked in. Drew Gooden has checked in for the Bucks. Tobias Harris comes in for Leandro Barbosa.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. It's stolen. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And that one's good by Clark. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, very opportunistic defense there, leading to those points.
That's exactly what they'll do to you, Steve. They will pounce on your mistakes.
And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now, guys, still early in the second quarter, and that's his second foul. I'd be anxious to see if they leave him in here.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. Rose goes in. Dishes it to Henderson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bucks leading by 4. Jennings passes to Clark. Passes it to Gooden. Stolen by Noah. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Gibson. Henderson. It's stolen by Udoh. Here's Clark. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
He was exquisite in that game, Kevin. It wasn't just the scoring, it was the passing, too. And his teammates, you could tell, were just really enjoying playing with him.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Rose kicks to Dang. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And now just a 1-point Bucks lead. Jennings dishes to Clark. 1:37 left in the first half of the game. Left side, Jennings. Dives for it. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Rose. Kicks it to Henderson. Now the feed to Dang. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 10 points.
Well, after a slow first quarter, he's starting to pick it up a bit here.
And the Bucks making a change here. And the free throw, no good. Perez, Henderson defending. He feeds it to Henson. He passes to Barbosa. Over Dang, and there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Henson. Barbosa's got his first bucket in this one. Rose kicks to Henderson. 51 seconds left here in the second. From the line, Dang can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. Jennings with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Gibson with the steal. Dang against Barbosa. And Dang, here we go. Again, the miss by Dang. The Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent group. He dishes it to Udo. There's the pass to Jennings. Puts up a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And I'm going to look forward to seeing how that Portland game turns out for sure.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Bulls lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports, and I'm Damon Bruce, coming to you live on a Friday night. Chicago with the lead against Milwaukee. Great energy and aggression offensively, making their own luck with a lot of second-chance points. Corey Maggette leads the team in scoring. At the break, 11 points, and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. Meanwhile, the Bucks not to be outdone. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. Some textbook basketball from Cool Hands. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest of our coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half.
A gorgeous view of the Chicago skyline as we welcome you back. Cool Hands really making a difference here.
Yeah, so far in this one, he's played a different role than normal, but he's done a nice job as this team's playmaker here today.
And all of it's worked for the most part. I mean, he might not be known as a dime dropper, but after this game, he will be.
Their front court, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, and Joakim Noah in the middle. Henderson out there at Derrick Rose. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Harden up top. Henderson defending. Harden outside. Sanders. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. 4th, Derrick Rose.
And his contribution to this team, I mean, can't be understated. His scoring on a night-in, night-out basis has been fantastic.
There's Jennings with the 3, and that one's good. Jennings has got 12.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Now Henderson. He kicks to Dang. Over Harris. Dang can't get it to go. The try by Jennings. Pass to Sanders. Feeds it to Harden. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's the three. Another three for Jennings. Jennings has got 6 in the quarter.
6 points in short order. 2 straight from deep. That's what can happen with that 3-ball.
Yep, they've got it going. Nice, clean looks.
Outside Dang. Can they get it? It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. The dish to Harris. It's back to Jennings. With the lead pass. Shot left block. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Dang, here we go. Buries it down low. Dang's got 9.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Jennings kicks to Harris. Makes the lead pass. It's stolen by Dang. Jennings against Rose. Dishes to Dallenberg. On the wing, Harden. Pass to Dallenberg. Stolen by Noah. Kicks to Henderson. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Harris against Boozer. Here's Sanders. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. He has 6.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Chicago calls timeout.
But he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And now a chance to see some of the numbers for Derrick Rose. 4th in scoring, and as a distributor, he's been really effective, ranking in the top 10 in assists.
And, you know, going back to a spot near the very top of the scoring list, I mean, he's come up with so many different ways to beat you at the offensive end of the floor. He's almost unguardable.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Boozer against Sanders. Boozer passes to Noah. The feed to Rose. Shoots over Jennings. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Carlos Boozer. 8 points for Rose.
Guys, he's really shot the ball well. It's definitely not his fault they find themselves trailing in this one.
Timeout called, the Bucks. The Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Jennings drives in. Nice D from Dang.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Henderson kicks to Rose. He feeds it to Dang. Jennings with the steal. Rose against Harden. In low to Dallenberg. Powers down the dunk.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
Rose against Jennings. Rose dishes to Noah. On the wing, Dang. Dang off the pick from Noah. Nice work there, coming off the screen. And 11 points for Luol Deng.
And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
Jennings kicks to Dallenberg. Out to Harris. Harden. He dishes it to Sanders. And Strong with the one-handed jam.
When the big fella goes up like that, you better get out of the way.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Noah. Milwaukee also making some changes. Gooden comes in for Samuel Dallenberg, and Cool Hand subbed in for James Harden. Sanders, no good on the free throw. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Rose, Henderson. Outside Dang. Bulls moving the ball around. On its way from Rose for 2. Can't nail the jumper. The Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Jennings kicks to Clark. The pass to Gooden. Right at the free throw line. Chicago grabs the miss. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Henderson. Again, Chicago.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
Jennings against Rose. Clark, the pass to Harris. He kicks to Sanders. He passes to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Over Gibson. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 24 points.
Yeah, he's so focused, so concentrated with his effort, and it takes a great defender to bother him. And even then, when you contest the shot, he still has a knack for making it.
Boy, I love the purpose that he drives the basketball with. He gets into that lane with intentionality. Once he gets his mind made up to attack the rim, he's hard to stop.
Jennings against Rose. Pass to Clark. Feeds it to Sanders. The dish to Clark. The drop step, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. Bulls trail by 5. Rose with the ball. 8 points for him. Here's Henderson. Goes up. Gibson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
76% of the stripe for him to this point of the season.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good from Gibson. Bucks leading by 3. Barbosa kicks to Clark. Dishes it to Jennings. Now Tinsley. 6 on the shot clock. It's back to Jennings. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now here's Rose. He's got 8. Gibson with the screen on Jennings. Here's Billups, and he sinks the shot coming off a strong pick. Billups has got his first basket of the night.
And defensively, remember, you got to fight through screens to avoid giving up open looks.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Steve. And the defense has to go over the top of that screen. I think that's how they get it done.
And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 28.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And here's Rose. Passes it to Miguel. Over Clark. They get the rebound. From deep, Billups, and the basket good. Billups has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he wasn't going to miss that. I mean, they were way too late to get to him out there.
Clark dishes to Henson. And that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 2. The Bulls have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. To the paint. Here's Raja. There's the block. Here's Clark. 28 points for him. Barbosa covered by Maggette. Here's Tinsley. Kicks it to Clark. And Billups over to help. Now Tinsley. And there's the feed to Clark. Stolen by Maggette. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Raja. Oh, that's blocked. It's a close game here in Chicago. Clark gets to Jennings. Down low. Here's Tinsley. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Udo's checked in for Henson, and it's Harden in for Leandro Barbosa. Now Rose. He's got 8. Back to Boozer. Udo's there. The fadeaway. Boozer, no good.
Boy, that's a shocking miss. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor, and the defense was nowhere to be found.
Clark, the pass to Harden. He feeds it to Clark. Right side, Jennings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Here's Clark. Trains it from beyond the arc. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And they're going to need more possessions like that one to try to extend this lead.
And if they have possessions like that, guys, they'll continue to add to their margin and keep that pace going brisk.
Man, an even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I know you know about how the basket can seem like it's 10 feet wide when you're in the zone. That's where they are right now.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Chicago. Samuel Dallenberg, he's checked in for the Bucks. Tobias Harris comes in for Utah. He dishes it to Henderson. Shot to stop the run. Good, he hits the jump shot. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Clark. 33 points for him. Good look. In low to Dallenberg. Stolen by Noah. Outside Boozer. Bulls moving the ball around. And there's Dan. That's good on the assist from Carlos Boozer. Boozer's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clark gets to Dallenberg. It's all in by the Bulls. Noah's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Dan. And there's the pass to Henderson. We've got 1:23 left in the third. But they get it back. Here's Boozer, and it's Chicago scoring again. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Here's Clark, averaging 24 points per contest. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Yeah, the fans not agreeing with the call there.
Well, that's one way to get a reaction from the fans, guys.
The Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Sanders is checked in. Rose dishes to Henderson. Fade away. Shot's good by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 this quarter.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for the Bulls. Drew Gooden has checked in for the Bucks. The drive by Jennings. Gooden over O'Neal. Shot by Gooden is no good. He kicks it to Gibson. Back to Rose. Over Harden. Dang kicks to Gibson. Pass to Dang. Another shot. Great D that time from Jennings. Here's Clark. Got a piece of it. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Bucks on top, up 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
An exciting new edition of SI Kids on stands now. Cool Hands, featured on the cover. He gives some hints on staying fit and eating right.
Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, to find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Hey guys, and it's Cool Hands with the uncontainable game recognition. He's been able to step in and leave his mark on this game. With the score so close, you have to think they'll keep looking to him the rest of the way.
Thanks, Doris. And you love to see that kind of effort from your starters. And here we've seen that same sort of lift, guys, from the bench.
Yeah, and I thought he was really a catalyst for them, Kevin. He got them going right away when he got in.
Instant energy is what he gave them, Steve, and you're exactly right. I thought he was their spark plug. The more performances like this that he continues to have, then obviously his minutes are going to increase as well.
On the court for the Bucks, Clark, he's in at point guard. Sanders out there with Gooden. Then there's Barbosa, and it's Jennings in at the shooting guard position.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
And here are the Bulls now. Rose with the ball. Now the dish to Henderson. Noah with a screen on Jennings. Here's Henderson. The rebound by Gooden. Gooden's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Clark. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That's his fourth foul of the contest. A different look for Milwaukee. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Gooden. Tobias Harris comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Harden in for Cool Hands. Rose gets to Boozer. He's against Sanders. Boozer passes to Dev. And the Bulls with another miss. Bucks leading by 7. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Sanders dishes to Dallenberg. Here is Rose. Feeds to Henderson. Dishes it to Noah. Upside down. Rejected by Jennings. Now, here's Dallenberg. Harris, right side. He passes it to Dallenberg. That's good. Dallenberg's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Rose with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Will it go? Blocked. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. No good. Rose with some nice D. Bulls trail by 11. Henderson kicks to Rose. Passes it to Henderson. Boozer a screen on Harden. Off the screen, and it's Rose. This time the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Bucks with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Harden the pass to Jennings. Out to Harris. Kicks to Dallenberg. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Yeah, you know the fans out in Cleveland really hoping for a win for their Cavaliers. It's a big game for them.
Chicago calls timeout.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Carlos Boozer. The Bucks also with the sub. Clark's checked in. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told his guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it. And just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Henderson dishes to Rose. Pulls up on the elbow, and that one's good.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Clark. Left side Harris. Harden outside. The feed now to Dallenberg. Second shot opportunity. And in he goes for the easy 2. Dallenberg's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And what I look to really is his pursuit of the ball. I mean, he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
And I'll tell you what else. When it comes to blocking shots, he doesn't just block them. I mean, he rejects them with force. He's a powerful presence down low, no doubt.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
And the Bucks making a change here. Jennings is checked in. That free throw good from Harden. Bulls trail by 12. Outside Rose. Here's Henderson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Harden. He dishes it to Jennings. The Bucks working the ball around. Nice shot by Dallenberg. The Bulls have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Rose kicks to Anderson. The pass to Noah. Outside Rose. That's good. Bucks leading by 10. Here's Clark. He kicks to Jennings. Pass to Clark. It's back to Jennings. Off target from outside. The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. The dish now to Dang. Over Harden. Offensive rebound. And it's Gibson finishing it off. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Gibson with the steal.
Did you see that?
Oh, we got to see that one again, guys. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Clark, the pass to Jennings. Feeds it to Clark. Dishes it to Harris. It's stolen by Rose. One-on-one fast break. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, very opportunistic defense there, leading to those points.
That's exactly what they'll do to you, Steve. They will pounce on your mistakes.
Milwaukee in the lead. Jennings dishes to Clark. Here's Dallenberg, and he converts the layup. Dallenberg's got 14 points now in the second half.
And that's why you love this guy. I mean, tremendous work on the offensive boards. It just gets you second chance points.
And Gibson kicks to Anderson. The 3 is launched. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, it took him a long time to get that 3-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Clark, the pass to Jennings. Harris outside. He passes to Clark. Back to Harris. Lock at 6. It's stolen by Rose. And here is Dang. Pass to Noah. Kicks it to Gibson. There's the feed to Rose. And yes, sir, that one drops. Rose has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, both teams showing a lot of hustle, Clark.
Steve, especially since halftime, I mean, they're flying around out there, giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Taj Gibson. The Bucks also with the sub. Harry Sanders is checked in for Brandon Jennings. And the basket by Harris.
You gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Rose dishes to Noah. He dishes it to Henderson. Outside Rose. And the rebound goes to Dallenberg. Bucks leading by 3. Sanders, he's covered by Rose. Sanders' shot is good.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Rose. Rebound, Milwaukee. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Now, here is Harden. Henderson defending. It's stolen by Rose. Jumps up. Oh, get it! Watch out now.
Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Major.
That was amazing.
Clark kicks to Harden. Stolen by Henderson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Rose passes to Henderson. Here's Dang. Good D by Harden.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Here's Clark. Drills the three-pointer. Clark's got 42 in the game.
His three-point shot is so pure, just draining one after another.
Outside Rose. That's tipped. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Goes up on the wing. Henderson, no good.
A very rough quarter for him as not much is falling right now.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Rose. Back to Harris. Left side Harris. Here's Dallenberg. Here's Sanders. It's blocked. Bulls trail by 8. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Goes off a bit from Noah. Here's Boozer. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And 12 points for Carlos Boozer.
Boy, nice pick there, guys. I mean, gave him the space he needed for the hoop.
1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Clark. Harris outside. No good. Nice D from Dang. The Bulls shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Rose attacking. Gets it to go.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's having.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Rose. Clark dishes to Dallenberg. Over Noah. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit.
Tries it from the top of the key. No good from Clark. The Bulls shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Outside Dang. Rose sets the screen for Dang. He feeds it to Rose. Noah high post. Back to Rose. To tie it up. Nails it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Boy, right now it's really tough to stop Rose.
Here's Clark. It's on.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Dang. Oh, he put it down!
And a count.
What a shot!
I think that one was good.
At the buzzer!
What an absolute dagger. Just rips their heart out with that shot.
Yeah, and he knew it was in when he let it go, too. I mean, you could tell his body language, confident. He thought it was down. That's a big-time, cold-blooded shot.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan.
I don't know how you guys lost the game tonight with the way your shots were falling. I was surprised the team didn't ride you a little bit more in the second half. Any idea why that didn't happen?
It's not the way Coach wanted to execute the offense, so that's really a question for him. I'm not the one calling the shots out there. I knocked him down when I was given a chance, and that's what I'll continue to do night in and night out. But as far as how often my number's going to get called, that's not on me to figure out, man.